Alright, hey guys. So today I'll be reading maybe one chapter from my book and kind of explaining certain things about the front cover and why I've chosen it. Yeah, it should be a quick video. I'm going to try to do it under about 10 minutes. So this is the cover of the book, of the first one for me anyways. And why this cover for me is very important or interesting, so to speak, is I chose it by scrolling through Tumblr one day, and I had just finished the book, the first one. Again, there's 5. I had just finished the book, and I was like, okay, we're gonna scroll through Tumblr right now and find this cover. And I found it. This was it, and I was like, yeah, this is perfect. This is how River is to me. This is how Aelin is to me. I love the watercolor. I thought it was absolutely perfect. So now to bring it back, I had chosen the title for the book before I found this cover, and I called it Can You Dream? So how that worked out was me and my friend at the time loved Crystal Castles at the time. We eventually saw them at a concert and everything like that. And my friend, whilst going on YouTube, saw kind of a mashup of this movie and their album 3, Crystal Castles album 3. And the movie was called Christine F. It's all in, I believe, German. I'm not positive. I should have checked that before. But it was called Christine F, and it's about a girl that kind of gets into, I think, meth or heroin or something. It's a pretty cool movie. But anyways, there's a scene in the movie where the couple they're kind of detoxing. There's a couple and they're detoxing, or a friend of theirs died, something like that. And on the back of the screen it said, "Can you dream? Are you sure that you're dreaming? If I pinch you, will you be sure you don't wake up?" Something like that. I guess I should have looked before, but I'll put a link in the bottom for it. So I was like, that's perfect. I love Can You Dream? I thought it fit perfectly with the book. So I took it. So it was really funny that the album 3 and that movie synced up. So now to get back to this front cover, I showed the same friend. I was like, hey, like, I found the cover of the book. And she's like, isn't that the cover of the Crystal Castles 3 album? And it was. The Crystal Castles 3 album, it has a woman that's in a burqa and holding her son, and they're in a war, and that's where the image comes from. So the original picture, again, I'll put links below this. So it was really, really, really cool that all of those just synced up. So again, the photo of the mother and the son that was photographed in another country. Then I find this picture. I didn't even know that it was Crystal Castles 3 album. So that was really cool. Then it being the cover, then another thing was me and my friend did go see Crystal Castles. It was in Toronto, and I think at Sound Academy, and their backdrop was their album 3. So yeah, that was really, 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 really cool. And the artist of this painting, her name is Sylvia Prolesier, and her art name is Angus Cecile. Again, I'll put a link below. And I don't know if you saw while I showed her name, but guess what the name of this is? It's called Wakeful. So that was pretty perfect. So many things synced together. I tried to contact her to ask, can I use it? No response from her, which is acceptable. I figure as long as I have her reference right there, it's fine to use it, just to let other people know. Check out her stuff. It's really, really, really amazing. I love all of her art. So now to, I guess, read one chapter. And after I read the chapter, I will let you guys know a bit more about what inspired me, what got me started, because I had originally started writing the book in January of 2009. I called it Life is No Cabaret. I actually found the post I put on Facebook a while ago. And then something happened to me in the summer where something triggered me to start writing it like aggressively, and ever since then I haven't stopped. Even if I don't write for a bit, I will go back and indulge in it again. So so I'll read you the first chapter. I'm reading it here on an older iPad. Chapter 1 was called Morning Fascination. I woke up wrapped in his arms like ribbons over a present. I've never seen this place before. I got anxious, both afraid and excited. Last night started to cluster in my mind as if someone emptied a puzzle box in front of me. I smiled. The record player next to us gathered dust but displayed a brand new record. My attention began to linger on the wall before me. It wasn't light out yet. Soon the room was perfectly lit. Just beautiful. On the wall there was the shadow of a tree. It kind of danced on the wall, as if begging to get out of the dirt and twirl for me. The wind was assistance, though, as it swayed to and fro and side to side. Then I looked at him. He looked perfect just sleeping there. It was really fascinating. If he wasn't holding me, I'd chase his face like a blind girl, just to confirm he's real. I closed my eyes. I came back to life. I woke up. Where is he? I called his name twice before he responded. My heart began to travel back in its right position. He entered the room. Where are we? If I didn't prepare that question moments before he came in, I would have just gawked. He just stood there looking at me in amusement. I threw the blanket over my head and closed my eyes like a 2-year-old playing hide and seek. He let out a barely audible laugh, and I heard him walk out without answering my question. I got up and moped around the place, looking for a washroom. Then I asked him, "It's down the hallway, the first door on your left." "Okay, I found it." I didn't look too bad. I wasn't wearing much, though. So I did what one had to in a washroom, turned off the light, and went back in the room to find my pants. So that's just the first chapter. So again, this isn't the chapter that got me completely immersed in it. I guess I'll let you guys know that when the chapter does come. It's about the 3rd or 4th chapter. But yeah, this chapter, the line, there's certain lines in it that came from lyrics from certain bands that I liked when I was younger. Again, I'll try to find it later and give you guys a link. But yeah, it's kind of a fun scene. I don't give any names to anyone. I just kind of put in this nice light setting. And again, kind of interesting that at the time I called it Life is No Cabaret. I even called it Folie à Deux at one point. But it's nice that it started off with her waking up and kind of this disorientation, something that all of us kind of feel when we wake up. And yeah, so that's just the beginning. Again, I'd love to give you guys more information at a later date, and I'll definitely try to send as many links in and maybe show you pictures of where some of the images came from that kind of inspires me to keep this front cover. I will really, really try hard to, because I think that story is great of how the title and that picture kind of merged into one world, and the same friend was the one that sent me that link, and the same friend was the one that's like, "Hey, isn't that Crystal Castle's 3 album?" So that's it for now. I hope you kind of liked how this story began. Again, it's all in prose, and more details will come, and I'll give you guys a bit more information about who these characters are later. All right, have a good one. See you guys.